amazing stream. Today, I am going to be showing you... I don't know how that looks. Let's go back here. That looks fine. Today, we are going to be streaming. Coding. Very boring, I get it. But, like, it's definitely very beneficial to code. Because, like, you kind of need to do that in order to, like, maintain a site. Or, I mean, I don't know. Somebody told me that once. I don't know if I should believe him or not. Anyways, let's open this up in a browser. And I'm not going to show you the GitHub or preview or anything. That's all going to be done on my second monitor. So we could just sit back, relax, and code. Code. What happened to the background here? I just love when things don't want to work. Okay. Hold on. This is very annoying, sorta. Hold on. I have to get my monitor set up here, so I'll be able to see chat messages and stuff at the same time. Anyways, for some reason the background is not loading. Okay, the buttons are not working either. So I don't know what's going on here. Slash. I have to probably fix the buttons. Oh, it's games.html. I have to fix that too. Yeah, here you go. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So, theoretically, if everything's working out perfectly fine, games out for each game. Okay, so it's currently having an error. I'm going to send this over to ChatGPT. But I'm just bored. So we're going to just... Okay. That should be... It should be games that... JSON. It's in the same folder. Yep, JSON, games.json. Okay, cards container, document.get element by ID cards. Games dot for each game. So we are currently having an issue here. We're gonna try. What I may do. This is literally my entire job using GitHub Copilot. Write a JavaScript file that will render the games. Render the game cards. JSON. Right. That's what I already have. Dude. Oh, it's so okay. That's why it's because it's still typing. Okay, now I should be able to insert it. Yes, and then we're gonna go back to render games, delete all that, and we do that, and hopefully it'll work. Nope, uncaught and promise. Type error games dot for each is not a function. Games dot for each. Then games. So it's currently having an issue. Games dot for each. It's not a function. Okay. Usually GitHub Copilot is not the best, which is why we're gonna just use ChatGPT 4. I forgot to put in the thing here. Here we go. This is a very boring process. I should probably eventually turn on music. Right, and then this would also be wrong because half the functions here aren't even used anyway. Okay, so this is a different program it gave me. It's still giving me the same issue, where each is not defined. Games dot for each. Right, is it getting if error, then right. Maybe. Nope. Uncaught promise type error cannot read properties of undefined. Undefined. Hold on. Games dot for each game. Const games equals arrays, arrays, array. I may ask another dev to write this here just because it's kind of complicated. And we're just going to remove that there because there's no need for it. In Java script, write a program that will create a new game card based following example, parent it to the div with the ID of cards. JavaScript, write a program that will create a new game card based on the following example from JSON. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so this actually did work. The reason why it's undefined. Where's the other one? Because that one was easier to understand. Here we go. Yeah. So there's no array here. What I was doing wrong is since this is from games.js, it's parenting games.html, it has to be in /asset/js/render. So just assets slash js slash. So now, with a little bit of luck, it should work. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I was right. That was my fault. That was my bad. Yeah. So yeah. Now it works. Okay. So that was my bad in doing that. It's just a simple error coding mistake, but the games are now drawn to the thing, which is good. Which is really good. And they look decent. So now, I believe they do. So what it's supposed to do, set game info, game name, and then app name. And then function construct URL. Let's do a simple, let's remove the href on these because we're automatically going to redirect. Okay, so we're just going to remove the href on this. So I got to do that in render games.html. Actually, I'm just going to take our example, which is slope, and delete that. So then we'll be able to see an open URL if we console.log. This is pretty simple stuff. Yeah. Okay. I should also, so yeah, so let's console.log. Let's console.log construct URL. Just to make sure that it's the correct function that's running here. Okay. Search is not defined. Okay, it's giving me an error here. Uncaught reference error, open URL.js, search is not defined, unencoded equals search. Oh, yes. So the reason why that's not working either is because it's just not, but this should be returning the link. Yes, okay, so that works. The reason why the next part doesn't work is because it didn't reference it in our games.html. And to reference it, we're literally going to go to our search page. And since we're proxying games, this is just copying and pasting scripts. So copy the script from here, pasting it here, and then removing all this, all these dot slashes. So just going to find, and we're going to replace with nothing. So just going to go down the list. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Replace all. So now that should, in theory, if we go back to openurl.js, console.log, and then that should be able to search the games. So unencoded URL, which should give us a UV search. Actually, think. I don't think that's necessary. Let's dot encode URL. Let's just skip right over here too. Game to construct URL. Game name. So, and then we're going to console.log game.url. So currently, /uv/service. So currently, it works. I may have screwed. Oh yeah, so I'm currently getting. Somebody join the stream. Hello, welcome in. Hello, live hamster. Hello, welcome in. I'm not really looking at chat right now on my second monitor. I'm kind of trying to preview this, but anyways, hello there. How are you doing today? I'm just wasting my life coding this stuff at this point, and actually this is working out and first try. And that doesn't happen in coding. So that should game URL. That's the URL of the game. So we got uv config. Okay, so that's it. Then we just window.location .replace. Yeah, so then that's it. We just add back in the. Yeah, let's hold on. Then we just add back in href is equal to. Why'd I do it all caps? Is my caps lock on? It is on. Href is equal to iframe.html. And this will eventually all be cleaned up too. But in theory, if I did this correctly, okay, I'm getting a 404 error. This is because it's taking us to, yes, that. So we need to get location.href and then add it. So yeah, this is pretty easy. So open URL location.href plus game URL. So that should, in theory, work now. And I don't want to give any Moonlight reveals. So I'm not going to do the JSON for 3KHL. 3KHL JSON's already done. I already did the JSON for 3KHL. I'm just probably going to copy and paste the code from this project over to 3KHL. I don't know why the text alert didn't play, though. That's very odd. And this time, it should do location.href plus game URL. So plus game URL. So that should give us a URL. Hopefully. Oh. Oh. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. I have to... Can you have the JSON for 3KHO? I wonder where I get that from. Because my current JSON is this. It's literally... it's just a sample, like, JSON file here. So, I'm probably going to have to look back on some archives of it to see if I could try getting the JSON. But I'd have to ask Echo for that. Because I don't know the file structure of 3KHO before. That's the thing. So Yeah, but I see what it's doing here. It's trying to get slash index.html. How the domain of a website. I just need a domain. Window.location. Hold on. It's not window.location, it's window.location.host. Yes, okay. Open URL plus window dot plus location dot host. And location dot host. So that is why it is not working. So if I go back here, I should be able to go here and get yep, okay. So then we're gonna go back here and we're going to add back in our iframe. Oh, because there's no okay, so I have to add HTTPS to it, which is annoying, but that's okay. So I'm definitely overcomplicating this. I know there's a better way to do this, but this will all be cleaned up. HTTPS. And then up here in our console.log, also add HTTPS to it. And you're like, well, why aren't we doing HTTP? Well, Ultraviolet can't even run. Ultraviolet can't even run without HTTPS. So it has to be secure in order for Ultraviolet to be able to run properly, basically. So there would be no point in there would be no point in just putting HTTP and doing that and checking for that because it's just not going to work anyway. Okay, so for what I have so far, I may push these changes because it's actually working. I don't know why I'm getting a 404 again. That's /uv/service. Okay, I'm very confused. Now I'm very confused. Because that link should work. It's giving me what it wanted to. Oops. Alright, I don't understand why that preview link isn't working though. /uv/service. And the encoded. That is very odd. That is. We're gonna go to index.js here. And we're just going to console.log this entire thing here. So I know what it's doing. And I know exactly what it's returning because this is very odd. I don't know why that's giving me a 404. It should be working. uv config. don't know why so many people are interested in me getting extremely angry at this programming stuff. I mean, let's do that. So it will only return us. I don't know why that just... Okay, hold on. Okay, now I'm more confused than confused, because copy link address, paste it in here. It'll give us this. Is there a difference between that and... This is what debugging looks like, you all. Okay, this is giving me a 404 as well. So let's go back to games.html. Do this. Do that. Slash. Oh. Wait, what? I'm very confused right now, because it's giving me a URL that works. Actually, why am I doing this like this? This is the most stupid way to do this. Not render games. It's openurl.js. We shouldn't be doing this here. We should be doing this in game URL or main. Is this exactly what we need? I swear to God, it is. No, it's that. Okay. Console.log main URL, right? Okay, so that's working. Let's go to main URL here. And then, so that's getting main URL. Let's go back to games.html. And let's add here an href, which equals iframe.html. In theory, that should work, you'd think, but it gives a 4. Oh, now it works. Okay. I guess it was a cache. Yeah, okay. It works perfectly fine now. It's fast. All right. Current link reveal. Current link reveal. Here we go. Current link reveal. Let's play some slope, shall we? None of the buttons on this thing work too either, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay, well maybe I'm just bad at the game. But I'm gonna push these. Okay, that's odd. Y8, please fix. Ouch. That's odd. I don't know if it's something with the proxy. I see why. It's because Proxy is pretty slow, but that's okay. This is, of course, when on our main servers, this would be running on a really big server, so we don't have to worry about that. Lucky bounce. Okay, okay. Pretty rusty at this. Bro. This thing's hacked. This thing's seriously hacked. But yes, it's working. And my lamp just decided to not lamp anymore. My lamp just decided to unlamp. Hold on. Hopefully my lamp is lamping now again. But yep, currently there. There you go. It works. I'm very happy that it works. Anyways, yeah, it is also very fast as well. This should all be in its own separate folder though, so. And there should be a share button. I'm trying to think. But for now, this is decently good. I wonder if ChatGPT automatically. I don't know what happened to the background. Is it? I'm very confused. What happened to the Moonlight background? Index.html. Nav logo nav. Okay. How about index.css? Slash assets. Slash image. Slash backgrounds. Why is it saved as 1.png? Okay, whatever. I'm too lazy to rename it, so we're just gonna go here. Slash backgrounds. Oops. Slash 1.png. Yeah, there you go. The background's back now. Okay, let's go to. Let's also go back to our index.h, like our index here. And then just make this href. Well, we'll do that later. We're gonna only do href the games that we pages. So this is just gonna be games.html. Href is search games is games.html. Search is search. So I will eventually also move that, but now we should have the navigation buttons on the site working. So search should take you to the search page. Yes. And of course, since the search has a different HTML, let's go to index.css. It's also not going to work either. So it has to be // assets, images, backgrounds, PNG. There you go. It's back now. Perfect. And then I'd be surprised if ChatGPT actually got some games on the games page to work. Yeah, Smash cards don't. Oh, because it's not. It's not coded the new way. I see. Okay. I have to close out all these because these are way too many files. Let's close these all out. Perfect. So let's go to render games.js. And then let's go back to games.html. And go here. Create a JS file that will render game cards from a JSON file. You see, I'm too lazy to do that. URL slope. Why are we getting a type? There should be no type. Let's not do this. Let's get actually I may be able to just edit this for each game. Set game info. This is odd enough. Hmm. to game dot. Actually, where's to game dot game name and then game dot app name. So game dot game name and game dot app name. So game dot so game name oops oops oh, here we go. And then app name app one, and then that's just gonna be whatever. And then this is going to be icon and icon1.png. And then for later, for future reference, ID one, and then we could have tags. Tag one, tag two, something like that. That works fine. And then so now we got to go back to here, render games, and to the image, const h2, const a, const card document.create element div, card.class name p, card.onClick. I'm so confused right now. How do one icon? I'm not gonna ask questions because I have no idea how this is even. Actually, okay, now I'm getting scared. Because does that mean that the CSS is also all screwed up too? Games.css. Okay. Whoever coded this obviously had no clue what they're doing. Dot cards, dot slope. Okay. You could just make the background image of this div. Card p game.class. Okay. Okay. Let's run it. Okay, the icon appears. That's good. Using get all the games and icons from the directories and create JSON for them. It's gonna ask it to complete the JSON file. Let's see, will it do it? I'm getting lazy here. Okay. What I could do is I could get a JSON file that already exists. Put that there. Right, and then I want to make sure I could even get like an icon working. 3KHO Nash assets. Let's get HexGL since it's the first thing I saw. HexGL. So name HexGL. Game name HexGL. App name. You could just remove the app name for now. We don't need an app name. Icon, ID1, tags, no tags. These are not used yet. Icon would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. HexGL.png. And then render, when we render the games, equals slash and then we could do like slash public slash assets slash images slash thumbnail slash that. So then that should, in theory, okay, it's giving me a 404 error. game.url. This is supposed to be iframe.html. I don't know why it's looking for hexgl. Background image. Okay, so it works. There's just no image. All right, which is good. There's just no image. So card.style.background image is equal to /public /assets /images /thumbnails plus game.icon. So if I go here, game.icon is referenced in JS. Yes, so. Okay, so it's currently giving me a 404. Oh! Because it's just going to be /assets. Okay. Because public directory isn't shown. Yeah, so it's just /assets. That makes a little bit more sense. Still? Card. Oh, who's here? Yo, the game has so much ads. Yo, what am I working on? I'm working on Moonlight 4.0. I'm sorry, I'm not really checking chat, you guys. I apologize. I'm just honestly trying to like get in the zone and concentrate here while also hopefully inspiring other people to maybe sit down and code. But this is Moonlight 4.0. Yeah, you could ask me a question. Sure, ask away. I should probably now have this open now that people are actually like here. Unfortunately, I can't show the finished product. Unfortunately, I still can't show the finished product here because it's a secret. Do you know anything about Bulgaria, and if yes, what? No, I don't know anything about Bulgaria. Not really. But yeah, I've kind of just been doing this for a while. Anyways, thank you for following on Twitch, I think. I appreciate that. I don't think alert show for YouTube yet. I have to fix that. But yeah, thanks a lot. I'm just really trying to concentrate here. So I'll keep that open now so I can answer any questions. But unfortunately, this background doesn't want to load. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just simply console.log the background to see if it's an issue with that. /assets /images /thumbnail /hexgl, which should, in theory, yeah. Why isn't it working then? What is it setting the background to? This is just the slope, right? Yeah, so that doesn't really. It's very confused here. iframe div class equals p. Right. Card.style. That background image is equal to assets, images, thumbnails. I'm very confused here because I see the class. I just don't see. There's just no background. I guess what we could do, theoretically, card.style is equal to you'll get your chance in a second. Background dash image URL and then yeah. Perfect. Yes, okay, so now it works. So that worked. And it also works. Yep. I think that's yeah, that's very odd. Some assets of the game are not loading. Some games are just straight out broken. So I need to go through all the games, test them out, see if they're broken or not. That's very odd. HexGL should work. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just my copy, but yeah, everything here is working. What I may do now I'm just gonna push the changes and ask people to do this for me. I'm too lazy to do this. Get added made JSON work and proxy games from SNCDN and git push. There you go. Now changes are active on the GitHub repo. So I think I'm done coding for now. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to ask people to go through the list of games and just kind of create JSON entries for them. But I'm going to show you the best game ever here. Here we go. I gave a little bit of behind the scenes footage of how I created Ball Dodge on last night's stream right before I ended. So you could go to the very end of that and see some behind the scenes footage of this game here. I'm also making a new game. The thing about this. Actually, do you know what I'm thinking? What if there's a script that goes through the entire repo? That kind of just goes through the entire CDN that I made on my server and literally just that may actually work. We'd have to, that'd be a lot more coding than necessary, but you wouldn't even need a JSON file. Everything would just already be there. And if I just add games to the CDN on the web server, it'll automatically work. I forgot. Did I add? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this thing is like 8 gigs. Wow, that is a lot of gigs. All right, nice. Now we're gonna do the thing I just talked about. Modify this JS file to of getting instead of getting games from a JSON file, we'll get oops. It will get the games from this web server, use the folder names as the title of the game, and the icon will be inside the game folder. Will be inside the game folder will be the only .jpg, .jpeg, .png, or .webp image inside the game folder. Oopsie, do you think you could do that? Nah, I don't think it could do that. This is vanilla J. This is not Node. So I don't think it could read folders like that. But this is still good too. I'm just gonna get developers on doing this. All right, that's about it. Today's a Friday night, which means that I will be streaming some game, probably Terraria, because people wanted me to stream Terraria. So this is just kind of like a day development stream thing. Tonight, I'll either be speedrunning and skip the backrooms again or playing Terraria. By the way, did somebody join the voice chat, the voice call that I was on this entire time? Why can't I hear anything? Why is NVIDIA Broadcast open? Why can't I hear this? This is very odd. Hold on. Let's go to voice and video. Hello. Hello. Amazing. Let's do voice acting. Okay. Hello. 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 And now it's automatic. And I can hear myself. Okay, cool. So I don't know why this is not. Okay, Discord's just not Discording right now. Hold on. Whatever. All the changes are pushed. Thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye. See you later.